Assalamu alaikum. Today, inshallah, I'm going to be sharing with you a personal story. When I was a teenager, I learned at school that we must love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the most in our heart, And of course, I was believing in that Allah is our creator, our sustainer. But that must part, I don't know, for some reason bothered me at that time. And I had that question in my mind, why is it the case? But I didn't want to ask anyone. I thought that this was a silly question. If you ask me now, of course, I have tons of answers for that question. And why do we have to love Allah the most? But that was the case then. Okay. So, anyways, I meet this friend of mine in a job place, and subhanAllah, we became so close friends together. I don't know how, I cannot even explain to you how much we were close to each other. If you see me, you see her, you see her, you see me. That's how close we were. We were everywhere together. And subhanAllah, until like she got to know this friend of her, a new friend, that she started taking her away from me slowly, slowly. And my friend would tell me this kind of excuses that she said, oh, Amal, she has to leave home early. So if you want me, like I can spend time with her, and then when she leaves, I can spend time with you. And it used to bother me, not to be honest with you, but I said that's okay. I cannot stop her from having other friends, right? I don't own her. So I said it's okay, fine. Even though it bothered me, to be honest with you, but it's okay. So I used to go with other friends until she leaves. And then when she leaves, I go with my friend and we spend time together. But then one day she came to me and she said, Amal, we cannot be friends anymore together. And I was, what? What? Why is that? What did I do? She said, nothing. But I just realized that we cannot be friends anymore. Can you just imagine how I felt that moment? I felt like shocked. I felt shattered. I felt like hurt. I was crying. I was like, why she's doing this to me? Why the friend that I thought that she's gonna be there for me all the time, all of a sudden she's abandoning me now like that from her life? And it just hurt so badly, subhanallah. After that pain I felt, now I understand. Now I got my answer. Why do we have to love Allah the most? Because Allah is our security. Allah is eternal. Allah is thankful. Allah is grateful for anything you do. Allah will never change on you, right? And He's the most merciful. However, people on the other hand, they die, they travel, they change just like that all of a sudden, like my friend did. Anything can happen. So they're not like 100% sure, right? The relationship with them. So now I learned that lesson after a painful experience, subhanAllah. And then I saw somebody else also. We were attending a nikah. Someone was getting married from our friends. And the sheikh there was telling us how we can win the hearts of people. And he said, if you want to win people's heart, first win Allah, subhanAllah, on your side. Do what Allah wants from you. Allah will love you. When Allah loves you, will command all the angels to love you. And then when angels will love you, they command all the people to love you too. So what's going to happen now? You're going to be a likable and a lovable person. It's just like almost like magic effect. People were just going to like you. They don't even know why they're liking you. So I said, that's interesting. So a guy who was in the gathering, he was so saddened by that reality, because he told us that now I know what did I mess up. Because he said he was married to this lady that he loved the most, okay? And he tried everything to please her, but she was never happy with him. She was never pleased with him. Now he realized that his mistake was that he did not kept his Allah's relationship with him, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the first. He was trying only to please her. He was thinking always how to make her happy, not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happy, or please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So now he realized it, but it was too late. Because now he divorced her and he cannot even marry her again. And subhanAllah, this guy couldn't marry any other woman after that. He was so saddened by that divorce. But subhanAllah, it's too late for him to realize that now. Anyways, I'll just leave you with this thought, this reflection on this ayah that says, والذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله. May Allah make us like them, disbelievers, that they love Allah the most. Allah comes first in their heart, so anything else comes after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the way to success. This is the way to success. Successful relationships start with pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I leave you with that thought, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.